Hey, shalom, shalom, everyone. This is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drosh. Today's Daily Drosh is taken from Colossians chapter 4, verses 5 and 6. And these are the words of Rav Shaul, the Apostle Paul, to the Colossians. And I'm going to be reading from the Tree of Life version. He says, conduct yourself with wisdom towards outsiders. Meaning, he's about ready to tell you the best way to act or conduct yourself or behave in regards to people that are not a part of your community, not a part of your religious community, not a part of your faith, not a part of your religious circle or anything like that. People who are not believers in Messiah Yeshua, people who don't walk in the footsteps of Yeshua, our Messiah, by walking and following in the Torah. He goes on to say, making the most of the opportunity. So he's like, I'm going to show you how to act, show you how to behave so that you can make the most of the opportunity. In other words, so that you could be light and salt, so that you can draw people to Messiah instead of push them away from Messiah, which is what a lot of religious people do. I know that they're well-meaning, I know that they're well-intended, but as soon as they come in contact with a non-believer or a stranger, they automatically start talking their religious talk and their religious speech and start condemning everything and start telling them everything that they don't like or don't approve of, or everything that's a sin, or everything that they're against. And I mean, I tell you, it's just like vinegar. You're not going to attract flies with vinegar. You're going to attract them with honey. So he goes on to say in verse 6, let your speech always be with grace. In other words, follow the social protocol, the social norms. Be kind, be graceful. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Speak and treat somebody like you would want to be treated and spoken to. And he said, seasoned with salt. Salt is a preservative. Salt brings out flavor. And so, our speech is to be salted with interest and with flavor and with zeal and with kindness and with love, things that will attract people. And our words should be full of salt, to where they would savor our words, and it would cause people to really meditate and think about what we're saying and be favorable to what we're saying. To know how you ought to answer everyone. So how do we know how to answer everyone? We walk in the footsteps of Yeshua, our Messiah, by walking and following the Torah. We read the Torah. We just kind of step aside and allow the Holy Spirit to move and work and speak through us. There's a saying that I like. Instead of speak when spoken to, speak when spoken through. So allow the Holy Spirit to speak through you, and get in tune with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will show you how to be graceful in your speech, how to season your speech with salt, and will give you an answer for everyone. Remember what Yeshua said. He says, don't be afraid when you're standing before synagogue leaders or kings or officials, and don't try to prepare ahead of time what you're going to say, because the Holy Spirit in that very hour is going to give you the words to say. So Rav Shaul here is instructing us on how to be good witnesses to non-believers in the outside community, so as to be to witness to them and to be an evangelist to them, to be able to bring them to the knowledge of Messiah Yeshua in such a way that they're like, hey man, this guy's different. I like this guy. I want what he has. What's his secret? So go out there and let your speech be graceful and seasoned with salt, and love people, because God is love. Not saying that love is permission, giving people permission to be sinful or to behave unseemingly, but we're talking about unbelievers here, not people a part of our community. So in essence, they kind of don't know better, but even though their conscience will convict them of what's wrong, we're supposed to love them and draw them in with love and not draw them in with condemnation, because the word also says, there is therefore now no condemnation for those that are in Messiah Yeshua. So we just love people just as Messiah loved people. He was harsh on the religious people. He loved the tax collectors, the prostitutes, and the sinners. And that's how we brought those people to himself. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. And remember, if the Daily Drosh has blessed you, don't forget to like the video and share it with a friend. And also look for us on social media. Thanks for watching. Shalom, Shavua Tov. Have a great day.